It's time to join the wing panels. Take out the center bay from its wing core. Test fit. Make sure all the edges match. The leading edge has to be aligned. And on the sides of the wing panels you may find some molding marks. So we need to sand these out before gluing. Use about a 320 grit sandpaper to very lightly sand off those marks. Sanding off the marks will give it a smooth surface and give it a strong glue joint. On any of the sides which may have molding marks, very lightly sand it out. Test fit. Make sure everything is fit. Then use a bead of CA and then use some paper tape to keep the pieces together while the glue cures. Make sure you are building on a flat surface and the wing is flat on the table. The paper tape keeps the parts together while the CA will cure. Add some few drops of CA to the joint and then we'll repeat the same thing for the other wing panel. Make sure you glue the panels the right way. After the glue cures, it's time to reinforce the joint with a bead of hot glue. So what we'll do is we'll put a thin bead of hot glue over the joint, and while the glue is still wet, we'll wipe it off with a spare credit card or debit card to give it a very thin film of hot glue over the joint. So add a bead of hot glue, and while it's still wet, wipe it off with a card. Repeat this same thing for all the joints. This makes the joints very strong and adds very little weight because most of the glue that you are putting gets wiped off. Only a very thin film remains on the joint. When you wipe it off, press the card so that you take out maximum glue out from the wing. We'll repeat the same thing on the joints on the top side as well. So our wing panels are all glued together, everything is set. We'll leave this to dry and we'll come back and glue the ply parts now in the next video.